Hello everyone, welcome to Hababa Pets. If you're a dog lover like I am, you know that our canine friends are more than just pets. They're loyal companions and cherished members of our families. But have you ever wondered what goes on behind those adorable eyes? Can dogs really communicate with us and each other through body language and vocalization? Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the psychology of canine behavior, exploring the intricate ways in which our dogs express themselves and what it means for us. Let's start with body language, the often overlooked but essential language of dogs. It's a complex system of postures, facial expressions, and gait that reveals a dog's mood, intentions, and even health. One of the simplest yet most telling body language cues is the tail. A wagging tail can indicate excitement, happiness, or eagerness to play, while a tucked tail might suggest fear, anxiety, or submission. But it's not just about the tail. A dog's posture is also an important communicator. When dogs feel relaxed and content, they often stand with a loose, open posture, their ears relaxed and hanging naturally. However, when they're tense or alert, their posture becomes more rigid, with ears held high and a stiffer gait. Another critical aspect of canine body language is the face. A relaxed dog might display a soft, open mouth, while a tense or anxious one might show a tight, clenched muzzle. And then there's the eyes, those windows to a dog's emotions. A relaxed dog's eyes will be soft and gentle, while an anxious one might exhibit a wide, staring expression. Now, let's talk about vocalizations, the sounds dogs make to communicate with us and each other. A single bark, for example, can be a warning, excitement, or an attempt to initiate play. But barking patterns can be particularly telling. A persistent, high-pitched bark might signal excitement, while a softer, more nasal bark could mean frustration or anxiety. And don't forget the growl, that low, rumbling sound that can be both a threat warning and an indication of discomfort. But how do dogs manage to convey so much information using body language and vocalizations? It all comes down to evolution. Throughout their history, dogs have needed to communicate effectively to thrive, whether that's warning off predators, signaling social status, or negotiating with other pack members. And that's where canine communication comes in. The complex systems of signals, cues, and codes that allow dogs to convey and receive information. It's an ever-evolving language that incorporates everything from context-dependent vocalizations to context-insensitive physical signals like body postures and facial expressions. Understanding this canine language helps us build stronger bonds with our dogs, better anticipate their needs, and even recognize potential issues like stress or fear before they escalate. As responsible pet owners, there are a few takeaways to apply to your own lives. First and foremost, trust your instincts. If a dog's body language or vocalization seems off or inconsistent, trust it. Your pet might be trying to tell you something critical. Secondly, recognize that every dog is different, just like us humans. What may be a neutral or welcoming posture in one dog can be a sign of tension or submission in another. Lastly, remember that canine communication is not a one-way street. Both dogs and humans need to engage with each other using their own specialized languages, working together in partnership to build lasting relationships. So what do you think? Can you relate to your understanding of canine behavior? Share your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Hababa Pets for more engaging content on animal behavior and psychology.